All right, what's up, YouTube? Pacey Lake Show again, one more time, and about to talk to you guys about this news, this topic. This is something that I was reading online, and this was reported by Sham Charania. Again, always reporting the LeBron news as well as the Bronny James news. So, guys, remember to leave a like, share, and subscribe, turn on notifications. Check out my social media. So, let's get into it. So, Bronny James, per reports, is only going to be taking workouts from the Lakers and the Pheonix Suns. This is per reports. He is not going to be working out for any other franchise. He did get around 10 workout requests from different teams, but he's only going to take 2 of them. Right? He's going to work out for the Suns, and he's going to work out for the Lakers. Now, this is really interesting. Obviously, just him narrowing down to only those 2 teams is really, really, really interesting. I'm not sure if there's going to be a third team, but so far the only 2 teams that's been confirmed are the Lakers and the Suns. And this is crazy. This is crazy. Obviously, it does mean that he is looking, and this is obviously the agency, right? This is obviously Rich Paul, LeBron James, Clutch Sports, obviously pushing Bronny James towards one of those 2 teams. It's very interesting that the Suns are one of the teams, though, because nobody really saw them on the radar of LeBron potentially going there. We do know if LeBron wanted to play with the Suns. He's expressed that in the past, and nobody really thought of the Suns as a potential destination for LeBron to go there and play with his son. We've not heard that, right? So essentially, this comes as news. This comes as news, and we'll see how this plays out. I mean, Bronny James, he had an interesting draft combine. The first game didn't play well at all. Had some really bad reviews, but then the second game actually was pretty good and was the best player on the floor in that second game. And he wowed some of the scouts. Some of the scouts were like, yeah, I mean, that, yeah, you playing against guys that of your class, and all these guys are trying to make it into the league, and you outshine everybody else. That's a good look. So he did have a good look in that second game, and there's been a little bit of interest around Bronny James after that second game. I mean, the first game everybody was trashing him, but after that second game, they started to be a little bit of interest. Like, teams started to look at this kid as, maybe this kid is good enough to play in the NBA. Maybe it's not just about LeBron. Maybe it's like teams just feel like this kid is good enough to play in the league, and we just want to draft him whether or not we get LeBron, right? LeBron would be the added bonus, sort of. So you look at a team like Phoenix. I mean, obviously they send him a workout request, right, in order for him to even go. Because remember, he's turning down workout requests, so it's not like he was just deciding who he wanted to work out with. Like, teams are literally trying to get him to work out. So the Suns were one of the teams that obviously requested to have a workout. Now, the Phoenix Suns does have the 22nd pick in the NBA draft, which is very interesting. Now, will the Suns draft Bronny James at 22? We do know the Lakers got the 17th pick. The likelihood is that the Lakers are not going to use the 17th pick to draft Bronny James, but they are going to probably draft him in the second round with that 55th pick. Now, if the Suns draft at 22, so will the Suns say, let me use this 22 pick on Bronny, right? Now, that's really, really interesting. That's really, really interesting that this is how this is playing out, because I never really saw this happening. I never even saw the Suns as a team that would want to work Bronny James out. I never saw the Suns as a potential destination for LeBron. I never saw the Suns in this picture at all. So now this is definitely an interesting thing that we got to see how this plays out. But it does show that teams are interested, like, contrary to what a lot of people believed before, there are teams interested in Bronny James. Bronny James is garnering interest around the league. He is. So whatever y'all thought it was, that's not what it was, because this is proven to us that teams want to see if Bronny James fits with what they're trying to do. They want to see if Bronny James is good enough to be drafted by them, right? That's why they're giving workout requests to the point where he's turning down. He turned down multiple workout requests from multiple teams. He's turning down workout. That just shows you how much sought after Bronny James is. The fact that he has to be turning down teams from working them out, right? That just shows you like this dude actually is sought after. No matter how you look at it, no matter how you view it, he's turning down workout requests. That's just the reality of the situation. So whether these teams are doing that to potentially lure LeBron to go there, or they're just doing it because they feel like Bronny James is good enough to get drafted by them, I mean, they have their reasons. And that's what makes this whole thing, I think, a really, really interesting thing. And I really want to see how this really plays out for Bronny. Do I think the Lakers should draft him with a 17th pick? Nah. I don't think the Lakers should do that. But I would not be surprised. I'm just going to say this. I would not be surprised if Bronny James gets drafted before the Lakers have a chance to draft him with the 55th pick. I think the Lakers, if Bronny James goes down to the 55th, I think they'll pick him up with the 55th pick. But I don't think he gets to 55. I really truly believe there's going to be a team, whether it be the Suns, whether it be the Mavericks, it's going to be a team that's going to draft him before that. We heard a little bit of rumblings about the Magic. We've heard rumblings about the 76ers, right? We've heard rumblings about the 76ers. We've heard rumblings about the Magic, right? So we've heard that teams want to draft Bronny James higher than what the Lakers are going to draft him at. And this does pose somewhat of a threat to the Lakers' chances of acquiring Bronny James. It does. I mean, I'm just going to keep it 100% real. So we'll see how this plays out, man. This is really interesting. Bronny James turning down workout requests. Did you guys see this coming? Did you guys see Bronny James being so sought after that he's turning down workout requests? Like, I mean, I never saw this coming, man. I'm sorry, bro. But let me know what you guys think about this. And do you think that is this a play by the agency to put pressure on the Lakers? Is this also another thing because now Bronny's working out with the Suns? Does the Suns have an opportunity to get a LeBron? Right? We did hear of Kevin Durant wanting to team up with LeBron in Phoenix. We heard about that. That was actually some news that we heard recently, that Kevin Durant wanted to team up with LeBron in Phoenix. So is this a possibility? Is Rich Paul and them trying to play some games? We don't know how this is going to shake out, but it's very interesting to see what Bronny James is doing. I really think that Bronny James is going to get drafted, man, and he's going to get drafted higher than what people expect. And also, you guys got to keep in mind, this is a weak NBA draft. This is one of the weakest drafts in recent memory, right? This is one of the weakest NBA drafts in recent memory. So don't for 1 second believe that Bronny James can't be drafted early. Like, when I say early, I mean in the first round. Don't forget that don't for 1 second feel like he cannot be drafted somewhere in the first round. I believe it can happen. So, and there's teams definitely after him. There's teams definitely intrigued by Bronny James because they're sending them offers and he's turning them down. But let me know what you guys think and have a great day. Pheonix Suns signing out. Remember to subscribe to my channel. I'll be putting out more videos, but have a great day. Pheonix Suns signing out.